Hello guys from Plant Reviews. Today 18th of June, and I'll show you around some seed pods developing in the plants I have in my allotment. Here I start with the flax-leafed tulip, the Tulipa linifolia, and as you can see I have two nice seed pods developing. I'm really glad about it because the Tulipa linifolia is one of my favorite tulips. Proceeding here, I have a peony is developing seed pods. Also, I didn't do any pollination in this peony, and as you can see, the central area is really developing very well. This is the peony. There is the Cora stubs, a very nice fragrant peony. So I'm looking forward to collect some of the seeds and see what I will do. I'm not too sure if actually to plant the seeds of peonies, because I was expecting much more fragrant peonies from my purchases. However, as I said, it is just the first year I planted peonies, so obviously the fragrance might not be at the best at the moment. I'll keep the seeds and then think about if planting them or not. Here I have some tulips that I don't really like. I didn't do any pollination here, but they are developing very well, and these are the Tulip Triumph. So these are tulip seeds that definitely I will give away if somebody wants them. And here I can show you again some tulip. These are the Strong Gold. Again, some other tulips that are nice, but I really didn't enjoy much in comparison to other tulips. And as you can see, some of the tulips are some of the tulip seed pods didn't develop very well, as you can see by the very thin shape of these seed pods, while others are still developing and they're nice, big and green. Here I have some more seed pods developing, and these are actually some of my favorite. I pollinated them myself, but possibly insects did also their bit as well. And these are the tulips, the Barcelona, very nice bright pink tulip. Definitely I will keep the seeds of these ones because these are some of my favorites. Continuing around, I come around the iris bed. I have just a couple of irises in flower at the moment, as you can see, but most importantly I see that the pollination I've carried out so far is working. In many cases I have several seed pods, as you can see, developing in almost all the plants I pollinated. Obviously not all the seed pods developed. Usually just a couple per plant are able to develop. Well, this one has 4 instead, so I'm really looking forward to experiment, to the results of my experiments in iris pollination. Continuing here, well, I have a few more seed pods in different tulips. This is another one of my favorite puff tulip, and is very similar to linifolia. This is the Batalini redunter. I personally pollinated them. Unfortunately, as you can see, I didn't have much success. I have only 2 seed pods developing at the moment. As you can see, one is here and another one is this one, but well, each seed pod contains at least 30 or 40 seeds, so hopefully I will get a nice harvest. This is another one of my favorite tulip. That's a tulip prestans, a very bright red one. Unfortunately, of all the flowers I pollinated, only 1 seed pod developed, but as you can see, it's pretty big, so it will contain at least 50 or 60 seeds, probably even more. So I'm really looking forward to harvest the seeds of this plant. And continuing here, I have a nice the seed pod of a plant that I absolutely love, and that's the aztec lily, the Sprekelia formosissima, that is here. I had 2 flowers from this pot developing. I showed you how to pollinate the flower in the video I made I think about a month and a half ago. Well, the one that I pollinated first actually didn't develop, and the plant aborted the spike. Indeed, I think that you can't even see it. However, there was a second flower that I pollinated myself, and luckily this time it is developing well. You can see the faded away tepals and the seed pod, the triangular seed pod developing here. So I'm really pleased that at least I have one. I hope that I get some more flowers, and I will see if I can plant them this year or next year. Here, actually, talking about iris seed pods, these is a pot of seedlings I planted. I have seeds I planted last year. As you can see, you can recognize the iris shape. However, obviously they are pretty small. This, for comparison, is my hand near them, and as you can see, are pretty small. So I'm really looking for. Usually they need. I'm really looking forward to see the flowers. They usually need about 3 years before flowering. So I'm really pleased. I have a few irises coming. I noticed that some varieties are more fertile than others. For example, from this one, the high chaparral, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plantlets developing, while I have from the Poem of Ecstasy only 2 plantlets developing. So unfortunately I'm not too sure why only so few from the Poem of Ecstasy and so many from the High Chaparral. That's I suppose there's different infertility among different varieties, I suppose. Anyway, I have so many irises that I can still be happy and really looking forward to the flowers in a couple of years. I hope you enjoyed the video of this marvelous seed pods developing. I hope to update you soon with my seedling, with my seeds planting and hopefully seedlings growing, and I will keep you posted in the next months, obviously. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you would like to support my channel, if you like the channel, it would be great if you can please subscribe. Also, for any question or any comment, just please let me know and I will try to answer as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you hopefully next time. Bye.